You know what? I need to light some candles, guys. Candle lighting. Let me get that first before I do anything. One thing, we're gonna be cooking saltfish. And you definitely don't want saltfish to be. This one is called what? Fruit pie. Fruit pie. I never understand why people light candles like this. You know what I mean? Instead of just turning the candle towards them. Never made sense to me. All right, let's put this over here. See, can you see that? This one can go in the back. Okay. There we go. Get this going, burning nice. Put these back. All right. Let's get this party started, guys. All right, so I have some saltfish here. So what I'm gonna do is take the saltfish. We have water. It's not boiling yet. It's almost. So we take with saltfish. And this is real saltfish. This is codfish, okay? So a lot of times when people are cooking, you know, they don't use codfish. So we're making a seasoned rice from the cookbook today. All right. Yo, 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 yo. We're making seasoned rice today. Extra spicy. See? So today I'm just gonna get the codfish. Now, you know, here they sell a lot of different stuff that's not cod, right? They sell, I think, pollock, all kind of different saltfish, but it's not the real saltfish. You got it? So today we're gonna keep it funky, all right? So be waiting. We're gonna sort out a good little thing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get this boiling, guys. Now what I should have did, I should have just had that going 2-3 times already, but I didn't. You understand? So, and here we have fresh ackee. This is ackee from the tree. This is not canned ackee, okay? This is fresh ackee. So with the fresh ackee, we have to also boil this, all right? So we gotta boil this, just like how we boil the saltfish, if we do the rice. What else is going into this? We have fresh pumpkin, okay? I got some allspice leaves that I pulled off of the tree at the farm. They gave me this. We have some carrots. Okay, these are organic carrots, so you can see these are not orange. These are just like the white, yellowish color. This is the actual color of carrots, right? This is what they looked before they were GMO'd and genetically modified to look orange. They used to be like this, or dark purple, all right? And we have some scallion to throw in there, some thyme. This is fresh thyme off of the plant. All of this stuff just come off of the tree pretty much. Scotch bonnet. I have some peppers, some garlic. And today I'm gonna be using shallots, right? You can use your onion, white onion, whatever. Today we're using shallots. And that's what we're gonna put in there. We're missing what? Coconut milk. We need some coconut milk or coconut cream, either one. Let me see which one I have. I don't know if I have coconut milk or coconut cream, but let me see which one I got. Give me 1 second. Which one do I have? Coconut milk or coconut cream, guys? Well, so far it does not look to see no coconut cream. So I know I squeezed some coconut milk the other day. And that's what I have, coconut milk. All right, so seasoned rice, we're doing seasoned rice from the book. Okay, the seasoned rice from the cookbook, I think it's page number 20, 21 or whatever. No, way down in the book. So we have the saltfish going right now. We're gonna boil that. We're gonna cook the saltfish, boil it out to get the salt out of it maybe 2 times, right? Or 3. No, maybe 2. because it doesn't matter if it's a little salty, right? The key is once it's salty, you don't want to season up the rice too much, okay? You have to keep that in mind. So depending on how much you boil this out, see, and I took it off just in time. I don't know if you saw that. Or it would have been boiling over, and y'all would have been like, what the hell? You don't know nothing. All right, so make that boil out. Let's see what we have here, guys. So I got a spoon. See it there? So the saltfish. This is cod. All right, codfish. So this is like what you're getting at your breakfast and everything. So if you have ackee and saltfish, but right now it's about what, 2:30, 3 o'clock in a them time. We have to make lunch going on to dinner, okay? Lunch going to dinner. So while that boil up, let's do the next best thing, guys. The ackee, I think I'm gonna boil that on the second or third round, right? Right before we add the water. So what we're gonna do, we boil the saltfish, we're gonna drain it, put in fresh water, okay? And then go again, you understand? So it's gotta be lunch. Okay, all right, now look. Let me just start getting the pumpkin ready. So with the pumpkin, it don't really matter how you cut the pumpkin, just in chunks. Now, some people like the pumpkin with the skin on, right? Hold on there. I bleed. What are you guys saying? What we're cooking? We're cooking seasoned rice, okay? From the cookbook, seasoned rice. Let me show you exactly what we're doing here. All right, let me put this down. So if I go to books, here, I don't know if you can see that, but it's called seasoned rice, and this is what we're making. Can you guys see that? I don't know. It looks like it's washed out in the camera. All right, so we'll make some seasoned rice. So let me just read off the ingredients from the book. You can grab the book right away. It's right there at chefballer.online. And we just need saltfish, fresh ackee, pumpkin, coconut milk, onion. Now in this is optional. I have dried shrimp. Some people like it with the shrimp, some people don't. I don't, I'm allergic to shrimp, so I don't make it like that. But I put it in the book just in case you want to spice up yours, right? Scallion, garlic, thyme, turmeric, scotch bonnet, pimento, black pepper, coconut oil, and butter. Real simple recipe, okay? But it's gonna be packed full of flavor. Simple, but packed with flavor. You can't beat it, okay? So this one is called the seasoned rice, guys. So that's the key to that, all right? So we have the saltfish boiling up right now. So a little chilly here where we are in Miami. Miami is a little chilly, that's why we have on the hoodie, but I still got the sun glaring in there, the glasses and stuff, so we still have to work like that, okay? But it's just chillier here. All right, so skin on or skin off? That's the thing. Do we put on the skin on or skin off, guys? I don't know. I like the skin off, but some of them I might leave the skin on. So some I'll take the skin off and some I'll do the skin on, okay? Make life easy. And this is no rhyme or reason to it. It's just the size that you like, right? I like them in little, I guess 1/4 inch you call that. See, like that size right there, right? I don't know what size you guys like, but these are the size I like. All right, so these ones, I'm just gonna leave this one with skin on. And the reason why, I did call this live the laziest seasoned rice, okay? So since we're being lazy about it, we just chop up, okay? Because me like to be lazy, you know, crowd of people. I don't know about you, but the least amount of work and effort possible I can do. You understand? All right. All right, so we're gonna get that in there. Here we go. See it here? 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 All right, let's get this party started. Maybe a little bit more pumpkin, just a little tad more. Okay. There we go. All right. This is the pumpkin here, okay? So we have pumpkin cut up. We have saltfish boiling over here, fresh ackee over there, and we're gonna start cut up all the stuff because all of these things going at one time. This lazy business we're doing right now, okay guys? Lazy, 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 lazy. 1 second here, give me a minute. All right. So this is a shallot. Normally, you guys, you can use your onion, yellow onion, white onion. Move this up, right? Any kind of onion. Okay. So we're gonna get this peel. And the reason why I like to move fast and quick and in a hurry, okay? There's no use being lazy if you're gonna take your time and be cool about it. We already have the recipe out of the book. We already know the ingredients that we need. And it's just a matter of doing it at this time. All right. So we have the door open and I can hear the neighbor them. Let me go close them up so I don't hear word them I say. Shut up around there. There we go. Right. So onions, okay? What we're doing with onions, just regular chop. Okay? Regular chop. Same thing. So the onions go into the pumpkin pot. So onion, pumpkin. It's time to change the water on the saltfish real quick. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drain that, add more water to it, and then boil it again. Okay? Now the key, you don't use a whole lot of water. A lot of time when I used to boil saltfish, I used to use a big pot full of water to boil it. It's not necessary. Just use a little small amount and get it out and just change it frequently. Okay? That's it. So let's get that drained up. All right. Where the lid? And drain this water. Woo, hot. Get it back on there. And get some more water in there. All right, water in. Okay. Yeah, I got ackee, the fresh ackee. I don't have an ackee tree, but I know more than enough people that have an ackee tree in Miami. Okay, so we always have fresh ackee. I can never run out of it. Right? So let's get this boiling again. Cover on. All right, so we have some little garlic. I don't even have that much garlic. Look at the little bit of garlic I have, guys. Garlic in there. What else we're gonna do? We have thyme, fresh thyme, right? So we're gonna put fresh thyme in there. Hello, what's up to everybody coming in? Yo, hit the button for me, please, so we can push out the live. I know a lot of guys don't hit that little like button down at the right, you know, but it helps get it out there. So guys, this is something that you don't have to put in there. This is a carrot, okay? You know? They say you didn't know you can't get ackee in the US. What do you mean? Miami is right next to Jamaica. They're like this, right? I think 90 miles is, you know? So there's tons of ackee trees here, believe me. You wouldn't believe how many. Tons. All right, So this is the carrot. So you don't have to put carrot in there if you don't want to, okay? But I do. All right. So we peel the carrot. And the reason why I put the carrot in this one is just because it's a white carrot, organic. So it's a natural carrot, the way it's supposed to be, okay, with no GMO on there. All right. So let me get this chopped up. Same thing like with everything else. It doesn't really matter how you cut them. You kind of just want to cut it so it cooks nice and evenly and doesn't take a long time to cook. Okay? All right. Let's get you guys going. Come on, come on. Start rolling all over there. We're rolling down the road. All right. Let me taste it. So the white carrot's a little bit sweeter. You know what I mean? A little bit sweeter. I like it better. What else? We got this little sweet pepper. You can use any kind of bell pepper. All right, thanks for coming in. You know. And let's see. Now with this, all of these stuff, the cut doesn't even matter, you know. This is lazy man business. This is fast food for us, okay? What I should have done, as usual, before I even came on live, I should have had this boil up already. But as usual, I like to F around and do 20 million other things except for what I'm supposed to be doing. You get it? Zimmy. Not a pepper. Right? I'm just doing all this stuff. So the ackee now, right? When I put this on the last boil, then I'm going to put the ackee in. You understand? Right? Now, technically, while it's boiling up, I could have put the ackee in and then drain it out, but no. I'm going to put the ackee and then add the rice and the goodness and the good up stuff afterwards. You understand? Just zooming. All right, so we're going to get the pepper cut up. So, here we have a Scotch bonnet, right? So, we don't know if this hot or cold or hot. So, make we try. This is a waste. This tastes like green pepper. Trash! I'll go for another one. Where are my peppers? Pepper, pepper, where are you? All right. We have a yellow one, okay? See? Where's that? Not hot. Yeah. It don't have to be ripe to be hot. Green ones are hot, okay? And you have to understand, most of me with Scotch bonnet, so let me explain the main thing with Scotch bonnet. The thing with Scotch bonnet you want is the flavor, okay? It's the flavor. You do not want the Scotch bonnet to be flavorless, that just for heat. You know, you can use any pepper if you want, just heat. You don't need to waste your Scotch bonnets. Scotch bonnets are for the flavor of the pepper, okay? So this is a yellow one. Let's see if this is any more. So now, this has a little bit of heat to it, but zero flavor. I mean, zero. It's hot, but the flavor is not there. So technically, I could do this just for heat. This is just like having a, I don't know, super hot pepper in there. And I don't need that. So now I gotta go do what I didn't want to do. And that's go to my stash. God darn it. Ay, ay, ay. Guys, this is all that's left of the stash right here, of the purples. That's it. If you guys been on live with me, you know that I've been running through this thing here. just a little piece at a time. So because this has flavor and it's hot, I gotta be careful with it. So, and another thing, when you have them frozen like this, you don't want to keep them out of the freezer too long, okay? Because then they're gonna get soggy because they're getting filled up with water as it is. So what I'm gonna do first is just go ahead and put it back in the freezer till I'm exactly ready to use it, okay? And then I'll go ahead and use it like that. So guys, just tap the little like button on there, push out the live for me. Don't cost you nothing, it's free. Don't cost $1 for you just to hit the live and share it. Thank you. Right? All right, so we're gonna come back with that Scotch bonnet. Let's take a look. Where's this? Let's test the saltfish, guys. So what I do, guys, I don't put a lot of water when I'm boiling out my saltfish. Because for one thing, I don't want the pot to overflow and go over the on the stove. That drives me crazy. All right, so these were codfish pieces that I had. So let's see. See? That didn't need more than 2 boils. Okay? So we have 2 boiled. I'm gonna change the water again, right? But have a little bit of water. Let me go get filtered water. I think I ran out of my bottled water. So let me get some filtered water real quick. And then while I'm getting this water, we're gonna take that out, drain it, boil it again, rinse our rice, and get everything in there one time. Like I said, laziness, man. This is the proper, ultimate lazy of lazy. Okay? I could do a whole course on how to be a lazy chef. I should write a book, How to Be Lazy. What's up? How you doing? What go on? Right? Hit the like button for me. Hit the like button for me. I hate saying hit the like button for me, hit the like button, but I need the help. Got to push it out to everybody. You know what I mean? Because YouTube won't push it out on its own. That's for sure. Definitely not going to do that. All right, so we have some filtered water. We could drain off this set here, sir. Right? We're going to drain this. And then we're going to go ahead and figure out the rice situation, man. All right, get that back on there. All right, see that, my. All right, so the fresh water now. Fresh water, fresh water, fresh water. All right, fresh water. Look like I need some more. So now, I'm gonna take the fresh ackee that we have, okay? So, we have a codfish in there already, a boil up. It pretty much boil up most of the salt, not all of it. But because these were codfish pieces, you know, it helped me better. Fresh ackee from off of the tree. I'm gonna boil it. Now, everything gotta move fast now, you know, because once we start this, you know, there's no turning back. You understand? We're gonna boil that. Get the seasonings in there, and then throw the rice in there, and boom, bam, biddy, bing, bang, bang. 20 minutes, we're good to go. Okay? I don't know if you can eat in 20 minutes. But it's lunchtime right now. And some of you probably had lunch already. Some of you probably eat McDonald's already for lunch, you know. I never know you could have get some good up food right now. You understand? I know a lot of y'all went to Wendy's and Burger King and Kentucky and these places. I know. All right. So guys, saltfish in. Right? We're going to put in the ackee in a little bit. The ackee don't take long to cook. The ackee take about 10 minutes, if that long. And I don't think it even take that long to cook. You understand? So I want one more shallot in there. I have one shallot cut up already. I'm going to put another one in there. Because normally you put a nice white onion or yellow onion and give it a good flavor. And you know what we're missing right now? Anybody? We're missing some pimento. You understand? Missing pimento. So that I have to go and get. So let me go ahead and cut up these good up stuff. Hey goody, goody, goody. Hey goody, goody, goody. Hey goody, goody, goody. All right. Cut this up. Same thing, throw onion in here, so. Well, not onion, what we call this again? Shallots. Okay. All right, get that in there. Where we at now? Scallion. Want some scallion in there. Want some scallion. Want some skilly. Want some scallion. Want some skilly. Dilly. All right. All right, let's get the scallion in there, guys. Cut this off. Cover on. Let that start boiling up again. I need another scallion. All right. I just like to cut the scallion in big chunks. Okay. All right, scallion cut up. Everything cut up. Zine. So come on, guys, share the live with me, man. I know it's early for you. It's lunchtime. I'm earlier than I normally come on here, but you know, I'm not gonna have time to come on later. So sometimes I just gotta go on when I can. I don't have a choice, you know. That's just how it goes a lot of times. Don't got a choice. So gotta make it work. What we got going on here? All right, so this is allspice leaves, okay? Allspice leaves. This I got off of the allspice leaf tree, okay, at one of my friend's farms. And what I do with this, we use this just like you do bay leaf. So if you guys use bay leaf, I use allspice leaf. Do the same exact thing. Only difference is I notice with bay leaf, it doesn't really have a flavor. I don't know, maybe it does, but I never really get the flavor from it. So what I do, I use this because this is just like allspice, okay? So if you use 2 or 3 of them, it's just as good, okay? So now, let me go and find some pimento. I need that. And you know what else I'm gonna put in there, guys? Just to move it up a little bit, give it a little kick. I'm gonna get some turmeric, or turmeric, I don't know how you pronounce it, depending where you come from, right? And then like a little bouillon. That is necessary. This is a veggie bouillon, and I'm gonna put the veggie bouillon in there. I like veggie bouillon. All right, so we got a veggie bouillon, turmeric, right? What is this? Pimento seed, and we got pumpkin seasoning. I'm gonna put these all in there. You don't need these in there, okay? It's just that this is what I have available right now, so I'm just gonna use it, but it's not necessary. The way I have it in the book is just a simpler 1, 2, 3. You know, if you don't have hands on this stuff, the best way you can make a pumpkin seasoned rice, I should have said, with ackee, saltfish, coconut milk, the whole 9. Okay, so you're not gonna need those little things that I showed you. But because we have it, we're going to use it. So this now supposed to start boiling a little bit. All right. Let's get this on the back. I'm going to put the ackee in there now, okay? So we have the fresh ackee. This was frozen in the freezer. What happened when they give me the fresh ackee, we pick it, we clean it, and then we just put it in the freezer, okay? So as you can see, fresh ackee, not frozen, not supermarket. You understand? So it's not even boiling up yet, guys. They are chat and it's up now, boil up. Boil up, turn up the heat. If we turn up the fire so it can boil up. Let's get this thing started, man. Because I'm starving right now. I don't know about you, but this is my lunch. You guys probably eat lunch already, like I said earlier. I know you guys had some kind of foolishness, you know, some kind of ridiculous thing. Okay? So, you know, personally, I didn't have it. So there you go. All right, guys, come on, man. Come on. Hit the like button for me to push out the live. We're making seasoned rice right now. We have codfish in there, and we're using fresh ackee. We have all our goodies cut up already. Look, pumpkin, pepper. What else we have in there? We have organic carrot. So we have carrot like this, not orange one, the organic white carrot, right? We have that in there. Well, what else we have in there? Scallion. Man, come on, boy. Even just this alone, I make my mouth water just I think about this, right? Just I know. You see me? Once this boil up, right? I'm going to taste just to make sure it's not overly salted. Remember, the key to this, you don't want your saltfish to be fresh. So you're not going to cook it until it's fresh. You just don't want all of that salt that it's been sitting in that they use to cure it so that it can save. You understand? So just keep that in mind. So make way, where my spoon there, guys? See my spoon here? Right in front of me. All right, make we do it now. Let's taste one more piece. One more piece. One more piece. Yeah, I have to taste one more piece. Give me one more piece. All right. That's good enough. Now, the only thing, let me show you. I like to show what these things, because I don't know if you can see with the camera sometimes. You see that? That looked like a lot of water to me. You understand? So I might have to take out some of that water because I don't think I need all that water. Not sure. But we ain't gonna mess with it just yet. So it's starting to boil. Ackee. Whole heap of ackee are going there. You see, if we were seasoned rice, we're not play games. Watch out. Boy. Ackee in there. Zin. So you got the ackee in there. Yeah, this is gonna be too much water because I'm not gonna make that much rice like that. I like rice in there, but not a lot. You understand? So what I'm gonna do, let me go for the old school cup. I'm gonna drain out some of the water for now, right? Drain out some water, and then I can always add it back if I want to. Yeah, you got it? You got it? So drain out some water, because it's just too much water. Don't take none of the ackee and the stuff now, guys. Careful. I see a piece of ackee in there floating like one little fish. See in there? Go back in your pot and relax yourself. All right, so we got that water out of there, okay? Because to me, that was just too much water. I want a rice, but it's not like I'm cooking for 30 people, you understand? So what I do, what I do, well, but that kind of speech, I have to fix the speech. Let me fix it back. What I normally do, if I do overcook and you live close to me, you are in luck because I'll just drop off food until you come pick it up. You understand? For no reason, just come get it. You be like, why? What's going on? Nothing. I have extra food. Can't waste. We don't waste food around here. Okay? So that's how it go. All right, guys. Hit that like button and help me push out this thing for a little bit, please, if you don't mind. You know, I just want the live to get out there. So if you're sitting here watching and you're seeing the seasoned rice, just push out and hit the like button. YouTube will push it out. You don't gotta do no work. All you gotta do is hit the button on the little right, down at the bottom. You hit that like button and YouTube does the rest of the work. It's the most beautifulest thing in the world. You wouldn't believe it. You understand? So, ackee boiling up. Saltfish in there ready. Now, we start do the good up stuff. First thing I'm gonna put in there is pimento seed, okay? I want the pimento flavor in there, so I'm taking just a nice, I don't know, about 6 or 7 of them. Man, I can smell this pimento. This pimento comes from Jamaica. Hold on. You smell it? God damn. Woo! I love that, boy. All right, water boil up. Ackee boil up. Turmeric. I put a little twizzle in there, okay? Careful with this. This will stain like curry, okay? It's nothing to play with. So we take a little teaspoon, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it's a teaspoon. Right? And done. Put that to the side. May have a bouillon. This is a veggie bouillon. If you got chicken bouillon or whatever, use that. Doesn't matter. This is veggie bouillon. Okay, just a Maggi. You don't need to do it. If you have it, fine. If you don't, it's not a big deal. The recipe in the book, I don't even use this in there because the reason why everybody doesn't have it. So I try to make stuff really easy for you to get. Just like this. This is all purpose. This is not easy for me to find down here where I'm at in town, right? Sometimes it's there, sometimes they don't have it. The season of the all-purpose. They always have Maggi products, but not the all-purpose. So with that, we're putting a little in there too, okay? So you have a little all-purpose in there. We have a bouillon in there. And then now all the good up stuff. So put them in there too. Zin. Get all of that good up stuff in there. So, I'm going to make this cook down a little bit. That's still. And then we have coconut milk, okay? And you can use grated coconut. I don't know, coconut milk out of the can. This is what we made fresh, you know, but it doesn't matter. This is another thing that doesn't matter. You could use this too. Okay. So I'm gonna get the coconut milk in there. If you don't have coconut milk, you know what a good thing is to use? That's really, really good, is coconut cream. You know, normally I have some, but I don't have any today. But coconut cream, man, let me tell you. All right. So we have Maggi. We got with pumpkin, with ackee, saltfish. So I'm just gonna go and make it boil up a little. Let me taste this, see how this tastes. All right, so now, for me, let me put a little bit more coconut in there. For me, it's little freshish, you know, fresh, right? So what we are gonna do now is take pumpkin seasoning, okay? And add it to it. And then a little bit of salt. Again, you have to be careful with the salt because of the, like I told you. So pumpkin seasoning. Be careful with the salt, okay? Because if your saltfish cook out, but you didn't cook it out enough, all right? So we have thyme, Scotch bonnet. That's better. That's much better. But it still needs a little bit of salt. Much better, but it still needs salt. So Where's with salt? See with salt here. So I'm just using a coarse sea salt. You know, this is one of my favorite salts to use. A coarse sea salt. We could just throw it in there. All right. And that should be it. That's the level of seasoning right there. Now we just got to get the rice in. Okay. This will bubble up. And guys, even though this will bubble up, it's still a little bit too much water for what me want, personally. I'm sorry. Because I don't want to make that much of this. Well, I guess I could share it. Yeah. I guess I could share it. I'm going to put a little bit more turmeric in there. Just a little. All right. All right, guys. Let's go clean out the rice and get the rice in there. While that's boiling up. So we're just using jasmine rice. You can use long grain rice, I don't know, any kind of rice you want, to be honest with you. Basmati rice is good. A lot of people use basmati rice with this. Okay. Me, I like jasmine. Jasmine is my favorite rice. One rice I don't like to use with this that I know some people do use is parboiled rice. You know, they use parboiled rice, and that is something I don't like. So again, to me, I'm gonna take out some of this water, I know for sure, because it's just too much. So the rice washed already. I could just get it in there. Yeah, I need a little more rice. Either I'm gonna take more rice or I'm gonna take out some of this liquid. Let's do a little bit more rice. Because I'm never short of people to give it to. So since I'm in a sharing mood today, I'll add some more rice to the pot. I'll add some more rice to the pot, guys, because I'm in a sharing mood today. All right, so that rice rinse out clean. All right, so we get our rice in. Fantastic. Fantastico. All right, rice in. Now this needs to turn down just a little. I'm gonna make this bubble up, boil up. And then watch how it goes from there. Like I said, I'm gonna take out some of that water because I can see I don't want to add more rice. I can add more rice to it, you know, but I don't want to add more rice. You understand? It was for cooking seasoned rice, okay? But what I did, I don't want to add too much. I got to take out some of this water and save it in case I need it. But right now, it has to come out. Because I don't want to cook too much. I don't mind sharing, but I'm not going to feed the whole neighborhood. You know what I mean? We're sharing, but everybody can get. All right, guys. So that is more like it. There we go. So now I'm going to turn this down. Let me give you a quick. See it there? Right? There goes the rice right there. So that's enough. It smells so good. All right. Let me turn it down. Mike can't even throw back a little of that water in there. So it cook nice. Look at that. Delicious. So make it get you can taste that water here, guys. Make sure. Let's see. Let's try another little taste. It's seasoned up, but I still want a little pumpkin flavor in there. You know what, Miss I know what the problem is. Turn this down. You guys talking to you and forget the main deal. See it here? I said, what's missing from there? Piece of pepper, dude. What do you mean? Yeah, ask what's missing. See what's missing there, son? See what we're missing right here? Piece of pepper, guys. All right. Stir. Oh, maybe didn't need to take out that water. All right, now let me cover. Now me, I cook all my rice like this. You don't have to do this even, you know. This is a good pan, but it still needs to. Okay, and there we go. So now that's it. So we should be good to go soon. Hold on, let me put this up, see what's going on here. Yeah, I'm always sharing with people what happens. I got a to-go box as usual. Okay. So guys, what normally happens, right? If I'm cooking like I'm cooking that there and we're overcooking some, you understand? I always have family members or friends that's around that I say, hey, listen, we have food, come on over. You see what I say? So we never short of people to give food to. Let me just tell you that right now. Okay? Never ever are we short of food to give to people. We always have somebody to give it to. Right? So the main thing, guys, is to make sure we don't waste it. Okay? That's the key. We want to make sure we don't waste any food. So like I tell you guys, as long as we're giving it away to people, you know, it's fine. Now you got to remember, for me too, we feed the homeless Thanksgiving and throughout the year. So I could never just waste food. You understand? I got to always find somebody to give it to, or, you know, sometimes I'll be dropping it off. Just think about it. I call, be like, yo, I'll drop off some food, and I'm out some food. They'll be like, oh, okay, all right then. You know what I mean? They'll be like, all right. I'm like, yeah, I'm dropping off the food, man. I just made some, like this seasoned rice. We can't eat all of it. So, well, we can, because just eat it the next day. But in case we can't eat all of it, I have somebody that I can give it to. You understand? And you guys should too. So now, it's about, what, 3 o'clock now? I purposely cook around 3 o'clock because I know you guys had your lunch already. You went to Mickey D's. You went to Pollo, the Chinese man. I don't know, wherever you guys eat lunch, right? But you never said, wait, is Chef Ballo gonna cook some lunch? Yes, he is today cooking lunch. And what am I cook for lunch? Seasoned rice, right out of the black book, right? Right out of the cookbook. I just say, yo, I'm gonna go through it and see what I have. Boop, 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 boop. All right, boom, seasoned rice. Sound like a plan. You understand? So remember, so far we're starting out, we have fresh cod, okay? Now to offset the cost, because cod is so expensive down here now, right? It's like, for like a small piece here in Miami, you're probably paying $12, $13 like that, where that used to be like, you know, $4 or $5. Now it's like $13, $14, right? We have fresh ackee, Okay, because even the ackee here has gone up to like $14 a can or some crazy number like that. I don't know why. But we know too many people with ackee tree. So what we normally do, we get the ackee when it bare, we put them into little bags and we freeze them and then use them throughout the time whenever I need it, okay? So we have fresh ackee. Then we have a pumpkin that we put in there. We put fresh thyme that we got from the farm. We put allspice leaves we got from the farm directly off of the tree. You saw me just use my pepper them when we get from yard, right? What else we have in this? Oh, we have organic carrot in there, okay? Not the orange, white color. We use this one because it's a little sweeter and it's a lighter flavor, okay? This is a really good. If you come across this or the purple ones, purple are nice too. I love them, right? And then we use scallion, thyme, pimento, the whole nine, okay? So everything is in there. Good, now we're just gonna sit around and wait a little bit until it's ready. And once it's ready, I can serve out and, you know, who get for eat, eat. Who don't get, don't get. So it goes sometime, you understand? If you're not around, you don't get. So now I got some salad from the farm. So I think I'm gonna use that. Let me see what they gave me. I'm not sure the ingredients they have in there, but. So here, this is a fresh cut mixed greens, they said. Okay, now the thing with this farm here, they put all kind of different greens. They make so many different styles of lettuces and all the good stuff. Now how you open this? Oh, okay. So what we got here, we got some red leaf, it looks like. Take this out. What else? Green leaf. Maybe these are just micro reds and greens, it looks like. Okay, that's good enough. Works just fine for me. So let me get a bowl. Do you guys see my bowl that I can put the salad in? All right. Let's use this bowl. We use this bowl for the salad. So imagine now, if you live close to me or you know me, we have salad, even salad you can't get to. Oh yeah, sir. So some people like them big like this, right? Just like this. I don't like it like that, okay? So what I'm gonna do is move this over and chop. So these are all clean, ready to eat, so you know, guys. Okay. Red leaf. Oh, this is good. What else? I gotta see what else I got. You know, when I was at the farm, I picked some red bell peppers, green bell peppers, some tomatoes and good stuff like that. And then what we do when we get all this stuff from the farm, we take them and we soak them in like baking soda. That's how I do it. I soak it in baking soda and then rinse them off so they're ready to eat. So as soon as you get them out the fridge, they're ready to go, okay? You understand? So let's see what kind of goodies I have in here. Because I know I got some. This is from the farm, and this is from the farm. All right, guys, look. So we got red pepper, okay? And I got a nice, beautiful tomato here. So let's go ahead and use these stuff. Can't waste them. Can't waste it. Okay. So we're gonna just use our pepper. Let's get our pepper peeled up. Okay. So how do I want to do this? I guess it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? As far as the peppers go, it doesn't matter. Just want some chunks. I don't want them too small, right? So I don't want the peppers too small. So what I'm gonna do with the pepper, remember I just picked this off the tree a couple days ago, okay? I was at the farm. Maybe I want bigger chunks. I don't think I want them that small. Yeah, bigger chunks. There you go, look at that. Well, look at here, guys. We got the bigger chunks of peppers to go into the salad. What else do we put in this salad? Well, for sure, let's just get those peppers in there. I'll put them to the side. I'll mix them up in a minute. I want to kind of know where everything is. So we got to use this, right? I mean, it goes without saying. So with this, let's just give it a peel. Okay. So what I might do with this one, I think, is just to use the strips, peel them in strips. Oops. Come on, take time, take your time, take your time. No rush. Just peel them in like little strips. Okay, look at that. It's a nice little salad coming along, guys. Come on, man. Come on, it's a nice little salad coming along. Come on. What do you think? Yeah? Guys, hit the like button for me, please. Push this out. Whoa. Yeah, there we go. This is a nice little salad that we're gonna make here. So imagine this now. You get a salad plus you get some seasoned rice. Come on. It's fantastic. It's absolutely beautiful. And guys, don't forget the recipes in the book, chefbarlow.online. You can just grab it there. All right. Nice. All right. What else we got? What else do I have, guys? I have this tomato. This tomato we picked fresh right off the freaking plant. But do I add any shallots in there? What about shallots into a salad? Yay, nay? You guys like that oniony flavor? So now, while we're deciding if we should put shallots in there, let's cut our tomato. Look at that, delicioso. So sometimes, like I said, when you're doing these things, you don't even know what you're doing most of the time. Most of the time, you're just going along with the flow. This is the laziest cooking ever. Everything's in one pot to minimize work, okay? This is what I'm saying. The salad, just minimize work. I'm not trying to be fancy with this. I'm just trying to, so I'm just gonna cut tomato pieces. Who cares? I mean, these tomatoes are freshly picked, so we can't get any better than that. I mean, literally right off the tree, guys. I was actually live when I was doing it, but the thing is, I had no signal. So I had to get off the live because the signal was just terrible. And then when I went into the store to show the store, I'm knocking stuff over, almost broke a bottle of wine. You know what I mean? So doesn't make sense. Okay? Yeah, Ewas, what you say? I gotta have some kind of onion in there. All right, say less. So we got tomatoes. I'm just gonna put these tomatoes to the side before I mix everything up. So right now I got red peppers, tomatoes, we got some carrots, organic, and we're gonna get some shallots. I have shallots. I don't have red onion. Red onion would be nice, but I do have shallots. It's funny because I normally have red onion available, but for some reason, oh, I spoke too fast, guys. I do have red onion. So no shallot. We're gonna use red onion instead, okay? All right. So come on, guys. Help me out here. Hit the like button, man. Come on, man. The least you could do, just tap that button for me, please. All right. So we do have red onion. So let's use our red onion. Okay. Now me, when I put onions into a salad of any kind, I like to make them big enough where people could see them if they want to take them out. I don't like to finely dice it and throw it in there. You understand what I mean? So you guys got, I don't know how you guys like yours, but that's how I do mine. So I'll do it like this. There'll be decent sizes. So it just gets the flavor more than anything else, but you can take them out, right? So here, got our onion, red onions in there. All right, got red onions, carrots. Now what I do have, I think left over from our last little catering that we did. I gotta see if I find it, guys. Sometimes these things are hidden from me in this fridge. You know, sometimes they're hidden. But this is all I have left of it. So it's in a little. There's some arugula microgreens. Okay, I'll put it over here. So I'm gonna put a little bit of that because I like the flavor of arugula. I don't know if you guys like arugula, but I love arugula. It's one of my favorite things, especially if you can get it like with some cheese or something like that. It's freaking delicious. So we're just gonna get some of that in there. So all of this I'm gonna mix up, right? I think I gotta mix this up. So what else do I need in here? We got tomatoes, peppers, mixed greens, carrots, and arugula, and red onions so far. So I think that's a well-balanced salad, guys. Okay? So now, what we don't have is a big bowl. That is the problem, crowd of people. People of crowds. Let's see. Let me rinse out this bowl that we had the rice in. I think I can use this. This will be fine. All right, so this is the bowl we had the rice in. Let's use this. All right. So now we're just gonna do a mix up, fix up. Let me rinse my hand them, guys. Do a quick wash of the hand them. Wash your hand them, clean your hand them. Because my gloves them, no round, no way around me. All right, gloves done. Okay. So this is it. This is a party. So let's get the salad in here. Get the onions in, the peppers, the tomatoes. Let's get everything into this bowl for the time being. You know, I don't have any cucumbers. God darn it. That's no cucumbers. Let me see, I can't see up on there. All right, so we're gonna be doing our nice seasoned rice. We're making a dope salad right now. Okay. And for the salad dressing, I'm gonna make it simple. So we're gonna put more microgreens of arugula in here. Okay. And just get all of the carrots and the greens. Okay. So these greens were just picked from the farm. Okay, most of the salad is actually fresh. I think just like the onions is the only thing that is store-bought. Everything else is straight from the farm. Okay. So let me give this a quick rinse. So now, what we're gonna do for the dressing. The dressing has gotta be simple, guys. You don't wanna do nothing crazy. But guess what happened? Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna have to use a store-bought. So what I wanted to do for the dressing, I'm not gonna be able to do. I wanted to do a lemon dressing, you know. So, God darn it. Homemade buttermilk ranch. Really? Where am I gonna get the buttermilk from, Ewas? Tell me, where? Anybody got suggestions? I got no lemon. I was gonna do a lemon dressing, okay? So I make a really good lemon dressing. It's just fresh lemon. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? Right? But, I don't know. I don't know. Anybody got any dressing ideas? Come on, give me some dressing ideas. What can we do to dress up a salad? Okay? Unlike Ewas, we don't have buttermilk and expensive ingredients, okay? This is cheap, ghetto style, man. Come on, man. Okay? This is a refined ghetto style. Let's put it that way. Let me fix my mouth. Refined ghetto style. So we have a refined ghetto style. Okay? So what are we supposed to do? Come on, what can we do for this salad? I have olive oil. I have salad dressings that I could just throw on there. You know what I mean? And who's gonna care or know? Apple cider vinegar dressing. How is apple cider vinegar dressing? You think that's good? I have apple cider, for sure. What you do, how about a balsamic? No? It's too heavy? Like a light balsamic? I have balsamic vinegar. I got red wine vinegar. I have apple cider, I have red wine. All right, guys. I'm chatting away, but the most important thing why I'm here today is the seasoned rice. Let's go check and see if it even, has it been 20 minutes yet? It had to be 20 minutes already. Let me see. Hey. All right. Come on now. Woo! Bombard. No, man. So now, hold on a minute. Let me rinse this. Yummy. Whoa. Hey, sometimes I pat myself on the back, man. I'm trying to tell you. I gotta be humble. Got to be humble. Remember, be humble, be humble, be humble, be humble. That is fantastic. The hell with being humble. That's good. Dang. Man. All we need now is a little bit of butter, but it's not necessary, and a fork. I don't even know if I want a plate, because I don't even know if I feel like sharing it with anybody. I swear to you. Make we figure out this, guys. What kind of dressing? Let me show you what I have in the fridge, where I can just throw upon it right away, so I don't even have to waste time. And then you guys tell me if this makes any sense. What would you do? Oh, wait a minute. So guys, I thought I had more dressing than I did. I really don't. So right now we have Greek, Thousand Island, and this thing named Catalina. Those are the choice that I have available at this second. Right? Oh, this one was pretty good. And then we have Olive Garden signature Italian. Remember, we're lazy around here, you know, so guys, out of the laziness, Olive Garden signature Italian. What's this called? Thousand Island, Greek vinaigrette, and some Catalina. Zine. And then the option is just to make one with like maybe a vinegar and oil ourselves, Italian. That's what I was thinking too. The Italian sound good right now. Amount of water, guys. What do you think? What do you think? Come hit the like button for me, please. Push it like, push it like, push the like button. Guys, me hungry, I'm want yam. So we made seasoned rice from the book. Zin, this, we're just gonna do Italian, man. We're gonna do Italian. And the way I'm gonna do it is light, okay? So if anybody wants to add, they can add theirs later. That's how I do it. So we just take a little, I wish I had lemon, man. Because I really wanted to show you that lemon dressing that I do. Okay? So not much, just very light. Okay? And then, let's get, what do you call that thing? I don't know. And let's do some turns. Let's do some turns, guys. All right? So now, this looks like it's gonna be delicious. This is a farm fresh salad we got here, okay? We have seasoned rice, zin, with saltfish, fresh ackee, pumpkin, goody goody, goody goody, and goody goody. You understand? All of that's in there, okay? So, make we taste this. Now all I need, go over here, and guess what I made the other day? Italian salt, okay? I told you, I got like 50 kinds of salts, okay? You know, yesterday I was gonna go live. I made a ramen yesterday using my oxtail broth. Because you know I sell broths. I don't know if you guys know that, but we sell broths also, okay? So we make the broths fresh. We do a herb broth, which is like with rosemary, sage, all the fresh herbs. You know, it's really good for chicken and lamb and all that good stuff. Then I make a bone broth, which is good for you, your dog, your pet. I mean, it does everything. You know, people put it on their skin, all kinds of stuff. Then we do an oxtail broth, which is a whole nother level. So I made a ramen yesterday using the oxtail broth. I was gonna go live with it, but I was way too hungry, so I couldn't go live. But it's one of my biggest regrets. I should have went live for that. That one was incredible. So I think I'm gonna do it again and just go live, you know, just making like a regular ramen. So here we got an Italian seasoning. It just has oregano, basil, you know, all the Italian stuff in there. And I'm just gonna throw a little bit of it, just to, you know, give it a little, because remember, we already have the other seasoning on there, so we don't want too much. And then I might even do something that's a little weird for you guys. But I have a, what's this? Smoked chili sea salt. That's not what I want, guys. Oh, the last of the cracked black pepper. Cracked black pepper goes in it. Okay? Come on, man. Where you guys at, man? You could come over. I got extras. That's for sure. All right, so the salad done now. Come on, look here. A goody, 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 a goody, 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 a goody, goody, goody. Jeez, and peace of mercy. Let me taste the tomato, car. All right. Can I move this out of the way? Is this bothering me? I think so. Put this to the side. Let me get a piece of butter. Some butter, governor. It's going to be necessary. So this is my Amish butter, what's left of it. Okay. What's left of it. Let's just take a little knob, put it to the side, get this back. This is some of the best butter you'll ever have. So if you see this in the grocery market, if you're in Publix, all the places called Amish butter. This one is Amish Country. I can't remember exactly what store I got this from. But, oh, I got it from the farm. This one I got from the farm. This one is good. Only thing with it, depending on the butter, they're gonna have different tastes because they're fresh butter, okay? So they're milking the cows, doing it, and they make it right away. So some of them are stronger than others. That's the only thing. So make sure you taste it before you start putting it into your food, okay? All right, anyway. Make we move on to the good stuff. Wait a minute. All right. This is rice. Boy! Lord! See there? All right. Butter in. Now, I don't have a nice little fork for that, guys. What can I use to stir this thing? All right, I'll use this spoon here. All right, so I want to lightly stir it. I don't want to disturb it too much, okay? You got what I'm saying? What we said here? Rum. Rum goes good with anything, just not on live. All right, so look, I'm just gonna fluff up the rice a little, get the butter, lay it up in there. Ooh. Right? You just want to kind of fluff it up, guys. Wow. Look at that. Wow. See ackee? Fresh ackee. Lord. Wow. Nice. That is good. Guys, you guys should be closer. I don't know why y'all so far. You should be closer, man. Okay? All right. Seasoned rice over there. So what I want to do with the seasoned rice is just let it finish up. It's cooked right now. I want the butter to melt in there. I'm gonna leave the top off actually for a little bit. And I still have the heat on super low. It's only gonna be on there for a little bit longer. And then I'm done with that, okay? All right. All right. We got a pear avocado. This avocado is not pear. Pear is a nice green one where we get. This is like the Mexican variety. This is what they used to make their guacamole. But we are where we are. We have to do what we have to do. You understand? All right, crowd of people. Let me get this. See it there? Oh! Okay. All right, let's go. So let's get out of here 1 second, guys. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. So we have a salad. Okay, we got with rice done. Seasoned rice. And we find 2 pieces of pear. Well, 1 piece of pear. So I'm gonna use it. Let me take out this little brown something from the seed. Oops, that's a lot more than I needed to extract. Okay. And let's give this a good little peel. Well, I can't wait to eat, man. I'm so hungry, man. I feel bad for you guys for eating all of this McDonald's that y'all ate. And your Wendy's and stuff like that. I'm sorry, but that's not how we do lunch over here. Okay. So now, with the pear, let me tell you what I do with this. You might think I'm going to put this in the salad. Nope. The pear goes in the rice. the pear go in the rice. You understand? That is my little secret thing to you guys. You see me? The pear go in the rice, not the salad. Oh. And I do it like this, watch. Just small pieces. Look at that. Like that. Small little pieces. So you're eating it, you're like, wait a minute, something nice. What that? Pear. Okay. So we could just see it there? This I got in at the rice, crowd of people. You understand me? Don't be mad at me because you ain't getting none. I told you to wait. I say, yo, don't eat so fast, wait. I'm gonna be cooking. I'm cooking. I got a supper club going now. I have to cook all the time. Just wait. No. What y'all want to do? Y'all still want to go out and eat? But you're hungry. You can't wait. You can't wait? Okay. Don't wait. Well, guess what? That means you don't get none of this. That's how it go. You don't wait, you don't get none. And so it go. All right. So now, crowd of people. All right. We're hungry. So now we have to just dish out because this cook, is done. It's done. Ready. Right? So since that's ready, I got that unnecessary salad right here, so. No reason for this. Yes, sir. Zine? So, we have seasoned rice, salad, pear. Only thing we should have did was make like a carrot punch or some kind of carrot drink, something for just, You understand? We didn't, but we should have. Okay. Get yourself a plate. You see me? Get yourself a plate. So, guys, I'm gonna get a plate. Now, I should have got a bowl, but I'm gonna get a plate. Let's do a little clean up of your area, because area have to remain free of any kind of festivities. Hit the like button because guess what? You learned something. I just made lunch for everybody, okay? So, well, we're past lunch. This is going on to dinner. We just made dinner for everybody, okay? We're past lunch. You guys decided to eat foolishness for lunch. I decided to cook the goodness and try to share it with you. But guess what? No, you don't want to share. Because guess why? Your belly full. Okay? So your belly full already. So there's nothing for you, no room for you to have the good up. Basically is what you're telling me. Right? No room for the good up because you stuff your fat face at the mall, eating mall food, the free little things that they give you. Right? Not knowing Chef Ballo have the goodies. I'm gonna get some water. Cause right now I'm hot and feel good about myself. All right, guys. I have plate 1. Or should I do plate 2? Which one? 1 or 2? Eeny, meeny, miny. Which one? Does it matter? It don't matter. All right. Let's stick with this one. All right. I see people. Every time I'm almost done cooking, people start walking around, doing little circles. They're off camera, you can't see it, but it's these little, they're like duppy, like ghosts. I don't know if you know that. and they just walk around every time. As soon as the food is done, never when I'm cooking. I don't see them. As soon as the food is done, I see them. What you said, number 2? This one, use this plate instead? All right, let's use the black plate. No problem. No problem. All right, so we have the black plate. Yeah, so as I was saying, whenever I'm done cooking, they just start walking around, walking all around, all around. And then they just do this in a circle, so, like this. And then outside over there, I have my puppy just stay so. Nah, move! I'm going to say, where this statue come from? Right? Everybody hungry. See? But you see this candle? This is a fruit pie candle. So they don't really smell this food that's going on here because it's all fruit pie. So I guess everything is making everybody hungry. Anyway, less talking, more moving around with the reality of what we are going to do. Guys, can you see this? I don't know. My line of sight bad. All right. So, like I said, we have whole heap for share with people. Whole heap. Zid. Hey, and you know how I share with people? I just bring it to them. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, there's no knocking on the door. I'm talking about the people in the house. The people in the house. I don't see them until the food's ready. I don't know, is your household like that? You don't see nobody? You don't know anybody's here until all of a sudden the food ready out of thin air. Like David Blaine and what they are, Copperfield and them guys. Magician, Houdini. Zine. Magically appear. All right, guys. So now we got the seasoned rice here. What I'm going to do is just put a spoonful, all right, for me. Not for you. It's got to come out. This is some of the... And then on the top, everything floats, so you just want to make sure you have the right thing. So now, I got my avocado, which is called the pear, okay? So I'm going to just add it here. But the rest of this avocado, I'm putting in here. So this, just doing this for plating purposes. So just when you're doing pictures, this is the kind of stuff you got to do, guys. So when you're taking a picture, you know, this is how you do it. I'll show you everything on these lives. All right? That's how you do it. You can't just throw the thing in there the way you would. You got to kind of style it just a little. You know what I mean? Not much, but you just want to style it just a little bit. Okay? Let's get the rice back on the stove. Turn off the stove, guys. See, the stove was still on. Turn it off. We're done cooking. So now, we got this delicious salad that we made. Okay? So, we just want to get that in here too. With the tomatoes and the peppers and the onions and the microgreen arugula, right? And that, ladies and gents, let me put this out of the way also. Go back here for now. Hope these are not in the way, guys. So this, ladies and gents, is voila dinner slash lunch slash dinner slash lunch for tomorrow. You understand? So let me do one thing, because every time I cook these foods, right, when I do lives, I end up eating and I never get a picture of what the hell I'm doing. So what you have to do sometime, you have to find one little piece of ackee and throw in there. So them know say fresh ackee involved in this thing. You see me? All right, so then now we fix our phone. See, we have a phone. And you take some shots. overheads. Okay. And then you have to go widescreen. This is for YouTube. See, but this was a vertical video. The live is vertical, so it doesn't even really make sense to do it this way. I might as well just keep it this way because this is how it's got to be. Okay. So then, once I do that, I got to get a video. So how I do my videos, I come around slowly, slowly, and that's it. And then I come back down, and we're done. So enough of that foolishness. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Okay? The nitty gritty. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Look here. Look here. See it there? Man. Yo, nothing beats seasoned rice, you know. Grace Jamaican pepper. And why I put this on there, I put it on all my food. So I just can't eat without extra pepper. So the pepper that I put in there already doesn't really have that crazy heat. Like I told you, it just has the flavor, okay? So we don't have crazy heat from it. We just have flavor. So hey, look here. Saltfish, pumpkin, ackee. Look at this. Now, the dreaded pimento seed. Guys, always look out for this because this is a Jamaican staple when you bite into this. Pimento! This is horrible. I don't know if you guys ever eat from a Jamaican restaurant, you have rice and peas or whatever, and bite one of those things. It's a disaster. Okay? So normally, let me give a piece of advice. When you make this, right, all of that stuff gonna float to the top. The pimento floats to the top, the onion, the thyme, all of that floats to the top for the most part. So you could just easily have pulled it out. But again, because I'm on live and I'm working through it, I don't remember to do it. But if you're making rice and peas, any kind of seasoned rice, and you put the pimento seeds in there, they'll probably be around the edge. You know, when they float up, some will be in the middle, but most of them will be around the edge. You just take them out before you serve, okay? So you don't have that issue that I just almost had. Yo, I'm trying to say something. If I was, the salad. I don't know if it's because it's I know that salad is fresh. Why it's so good? I don't know. But that salad is damn good. But the rice, Let me tell you something. To be honest, with the rice, I need a spoon. I need a spoon. This will take up too much time. You know what I'm saying? This a waste time. This is what we need as a spoon to eat. You know? This is how you're supposed to eat seasoned rice. Spoon. Guys, this is delicious. Listen, if you're nearby, come by. I have really, I have more than enough to share. Okay? More than enough. So if you're in Miami area, you might as well come say hello. This is delicious. Yo, the recipe's in the book. Go grab it, okay? Recipe in the book. Come on now. Come on, the recipe's in the book, guys. Recipes in the book, guys. With these guys. These guys are all trying to just talk foolishness right now. We don't talk about the food, man. We're hungry. We're talking about eating, guys. Eating. Wow. Delicious. Guys, we made the best seasoned rice today. I don't know. I just love it with jasmine rice. You know, some people like it with basmati, or regular plain long grain rice works well too. Right? That's our most common way. The one I hate the most, but you can make it work, you just gotta season it a lot more, is parboiled rice. So I don't know if you use parboiled rice, but that definitely. All right. Fantastic. Guys, we forgot to go over the cost. How much this costs to make? Depending where you are, depends how much it costs to make. Here, those cod bits that I use was $8 for that little small pack that you saw, right? If you're gonna buy fresh ackee, it's gonna cost you more than if you buy a can of ackee. So that small bag that you saw there, that could be like 16 bucks, if you know, in that range, to me. So you're like $24 already. Jasmine rice is $5 for the thing there, right? Pumpkin, call that another, you know, couple bucks. Pumpkin not too expensive. I'm gonna just say, yo, to make that whole thing run you about $35. $35 to make a seasoned rice. It's crazy. But you ever look at it this way? How much meal can you get out of that? You spend $35 to make it. How many times are you gonna eat? That's how you have to look at it. Excuse me. So I look at it like I'm eating now. It's 3 o'clock. For sure I'm gonna eat later. And for sure I'm gonna eat tomorrow. So just that alone is 3 times for me by myself. Excuse me. Everybody else in the house, they're gonna do the same exact thing. Right? So $35 is still worth it. That's less than $5 a meal. You know what I'm saying? Where I can't even go nowhere and get $5 to get me a meal anymore. Guys, it's absolutely fantastic. I gotta see how YouTube, how it comes to when you play music, you know what I mean? Because I need some music when I'm cooking. I can't just be here and I don't have music. Normally I have music going. So see it? The pumpkin, we left the skin on the pumpkin. You can do it. You don't need to take it off. Gonna cook right nice and soft, right? And delicious. Listen, guys, this was really good. A lot of times I'm not happy, but today I'm super happy with this meal. The only thing I would have changed for me personally is two things. I would have added more pepper, personal, just a personal thing, and a little more saltfish. Personally, I like it to have a little bit more saltfish in there. But other than that, that's fantastic, man. Fantastico. Thank you, guys. That was delicious. So now, let me put this away. And let's see how much we got left. So as you can see, we didn't even touch anything yet. Okay? See there? So what I'm gonna do, make a phone call, come over, got food. All right? Come over, come to Chef Ballo's Supper Club. We have food. Houston, the pot has landed. Okay? So if you're within a 1 mile radius of me, you know where to go. Just make a circle and meet me at the circle. You got it? 1, 2, 3. Right. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. This is a nice, short, and sweet live today. I'm out. I'll see you guys in a couple of days, maybe tomorrow, I don't know, but I'll see you in a couple of days. I gotta make phone calls and see who's hungry, who didn't cheat and eat foolishness for lunch like McDonald's and all of the nasty fast food. And this is your lucky day. I got you. Or who's not in the mood to cook. I got you. One love.